Good morning from Ian and Iona. We're back on our parkrun tourism travels, and as you can tell, we're back on the trains. They're running, aren't they, Iona? Yes. At last. So no cars, we're back on bikes and trains today. That's good, isn't it? Where are we off to today, Iona?
Leighton Buzzard.
To do which parkrun?
Rushmere.
Yeah, so it's a forestry parkrun. So we've got our trail shoes on, ready for what, with the weather we've had recently, will probably be quite a muddy parkrun. But first, we've got to get to Leighton Buzzard, and then we've got a 3-mile cycle ride from Leighton Buzzard station to get to the start of the parkrun. We've arrived at Rushmere Parkrun. Run briefing's about to start, and it's time to run.
Welcome to Rushmere, enjoy our run.
We're briefed, we're just walking to the start. We've been warned it's going to be wet, it's going to be muddy, it's traily, it's hilly, but there's a 10% discount at the cafe afterwards if we show our barcode, so we can have a nice hot coffee to warm up afterwards.
3, 2, 1, go!
And we're off. Parkrun has started. It's muddy as promised, but a beautiful woods to run through. Let's see how we get on, Iona. So Iona, are you going to go in the puddles?
No.
Don't you want to get nice wet feet at the start of the run? We've got some interesting sculptures as we're going round. So we've just seen a beetle. I wonder what else we'll see. Has to be said, the ride up to the start of the parkrun from Leighton Buzzard was enough to tire us out before we even started the parkrun. It seemed to be all uphill, really steep hill up to the actual car park in the country park itself. So a good workout, gets warmed up nicely for the start of parkrun. But it is great to be back on our bikes and on the trains, rather than having to use the car for our parkrun tourism. You can see the terrain falling away at the side of us. So it's definitely an undulating area. In fact, we're sort of almost looking over the top of some trees just there, because they're down in the dell. So yeah, beautiful area. It must be beautiful in the autumn when all the leaves are still in the trees. It must be absolutely fantastic. Iona, are you enjoying the mud? Is it splooshy splooshy?
Yeah.
Are you splooshing or are you splooshing?
Splooshing. We're just over half a mile in. Got a downhill section again. We had a little bit of uphill just before this. There seems to be a lot of downhill, which is worrying. It's a 2-lap course and it starts and finishes at the same place. Daddy.
So we must be going to be doing some uphill at some point. Iona, we've done 1 mile. What does that mean? We're just starting to make up for the downhill section now, doing a bit of uphill. It's wild, the wind is blowing, the rain is in our faces. Brilliant! Love a morning like this. Beautiful place, beautiful woodland, and then hills out to the fields at the side of us as well. Are you a bit wet, Iona? Is it a bit wet and wild out here today? Are you enjoying it?
Come back in April, because we've got a heron ring.
Oh right, yeah.
And so if you go into the cafe and you sit on the terrace, you can look out over where the herons are all nesting. It's really interesting.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So how many has she done now?
This is my 81st.
You're ahead of me. I've only done 78.
We're back onto the second lap, just trying to make sure we're going in the right direction. Well, today definitely hasn't been a quick park run. There's far too much fun for Iona to have, splooshing in puddles and generally getting soaking wet and muddy. And it's a beautiful place to run through. So all in all, we're taking our time, having a bit of fun and just enjoying being outdoors in the wild weather.
My feet now feel like they're in a swimming pool.
My watch has just gone beep, Iona. What does that mean?
Wait.
What you got?
They've got like a fiery worm.
A fiery worm. Off you go then. I do love a woodland run. I love the trees. Some beautiful old trees on this park run as well. Some really twisted branches and so on. So yeah, absolutely fabulous running in woodland like this. In conditions like this, somebody said, oh, you haven't seen it at its best, but I think this is absolutely fantastic for running in. Love it. You want to pull a sign out, do you?
Yeah. Yoink. Have a sign.
We're just coming into the finish now. That's it, 2 laps done. Iona's going to do her sprint finish now, she can see it. Park run's done. Iona's hit the PB bowl. That's it, her first time here. It was a PB. We're off to find the cafe now. Time for a nice hot drink and some breakfast. And Iona wants some nice dry clothes back on that hopefully I can find in the bike. We've got into the cafe, breakfast ordered. How do you rate your sausage bap?
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5. It's a good one, is it? All the top tips hit. It's toasted, isn't it, for you? Got some ketchup, plenty of sausages. Excellent breakfast. Enjoying that, are you? Is that what you needed after a wet, muddy park run? A nice, warm sausage bap. Enjoy. We've enjoyed a good breakfast, haven't we, Iona? But now we would go and normally play on the playground at this point, but do we think we're going to go and play on the playground? Is it just a bit too wet out there today? But you've had a look at it, what do you think of it?
There is one, but it's not really my kind of one.
It's for little children, is
Yeah.
it? It's not for big children.
But I'm still giving it a 1 because there is one.
There is a playground, yes. You want to go and have a explore the gift shop, don't you?
I've had a little look.
You've had a sneak peek, have you?
Yes.
What's that rate?
So it gets, I'd say, maybe a 3 or a 4.
3 to 4 out of 5.
Only a small one, it's not like a big one.
Okay. But we're going to explore that next, shall we?
It's just over there.
Just over there. Right, we're going to have a look at that next. We've had a little explore of the playground in the end. It dried out, so we were able to have a quick play. And now we're about to jump back on the bikes, head down the hill this time.
I'm not jumping on my bike.
You're going to climb onto your bike, are you? And into Leighton Buzzard. This time we're going to use Grand Union Canal towpath to head into Leighton Buzzard, so we'll see what that's like. Here's the Grand Union Canal, yes.
You've been on it.
Yeah, but not this bit. So we'll see what that's like. Right, time to ride into Leighton Buzzard. So we're on our way back from parkrun. Another little adventure complete. Did you get wet? Did you get muddy? Did you splish splosh through some wet muddy puddles? Was it a little bit windy?
Yeah.
And did you have fun?
Yeah.
Brilliant. So you might have spotted as well, we're wearing our National Outdoor Expo hats because it's coming up soon in March. If you want to come along and join us at the National Outdoor Expo, we're ambassadors. Do look in the comments below. We will post a free ticket voucher there for you to use when you go and book your tickets. So that'll be a great adventure. We'll be enjoying that in the Saturday coming up soon, won't we, Iona? But meanwhile, it's time to head home. We hope you've enjoyed today's little adventure. Next week, it won't be parkrun. I've got a half marathon to run in Wales. So if you want to see that little adventure, what do they need to do, Iona?
Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell and share.
And we will see you on another little adventure soon. Bye!